Aries, this is your weekly energy check-in. Your fiery passion fuels your actions, and your determination lights the way. Remember though, patience can be just as powerful as haste. Aries, your overall energy for the week is yin. This card shows a basin with 3 steps leading up, soft pink curtains flowing, and iridescent clouds in the sky. A face peers down into the basin, inviting introspection and gentle reflection. Yin energy asks you to slow down, to tune into your inner world, and to honor the quiet wisdom within. This is not a week for rushing forward blindly. It's a week to listen, absorb, and allow clarity to rise from stillness. Next, we have the Hierophant for your tarot card of the week. He stands confidently holding a staff topped with a heart. Closed book in hand, he represents structure, guidance, and wisdom offered through tradition, community, or mentorship. The Hierophant invites you to seek alignment with higher principles, follow the guidance of trusted sources, or anchor yourself in practices that honor your values. This is a week to balance your intuitive insights with the grounding wisdom of established paths. Your advice this week is courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Aries, yin energy may make you feel reflective or hesitant, but courage is your reminder to step forward anyway. Even acts of small bravery, speaking your truth, setting boundaries, or trusting yourself can create profound shifts. So Aries, your message this week is embrace quiet reflection with yin energy. Balance intuition with guidance from trusted sources like the Hierophant, and face fear with courage. Your inner strength will guide you every step. Taurus, this is your weekly energy check-in. Your perseverance can move mountains over time. But remember that bending with the winds of change doesn't weaken your strength. Your overall energy this week is the Fates. This card shows a woman with iridescent angel wings, hugging herself with a peaceful smile as stars flow from her head, down her arm, and up to the sky. This is a powerful reminder that certain moments in life are divinely orchestrated. Some things are meant for you, and some things aren't. And the universe is gently aligning you with what is destined. This week, you may feel guided, supported, or nudged towards acceptance, knowing that what is unfolding is part of the greater plan. Your tarot card for the week is the Ten of Swords. Here we see a young girl with a cape over her head, with 3 swords in her, and 7 more in the ground behind her. Among them, there's one golden sword, the one she's looking towards. This image speaks of exhaustion, heartbreak, or a situation that has reached its end. But the presence of a golden sword reveals hope, clarity, and a new path rising. This card tells you the worst is behind you. A difficult cycle is closing, and the new beginning you've been needing is finally appearing. Your advice for this week is surrender. I can release my need to control. Taurus, you don't have to hold all the pieces, fix everything, or force the outcome. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting. It means releasing the grip on what has already ended and allowing the universe to guide you towards what's meant to bloom. So Taurus, your message this week is, trust the divine timing of your life. Let the painful chapter fall away like the Ten of Swords, and surrender the need to control what the universe is already rearranging for you. Destiny is stepping forward, and it's leading you exactly where you belong. Gemini, your weekly energy reading. You can be both the student and the teacher, the seeker and the guide, the speaker and the listener. Embrace your duality. You don't have to choose. Your overall energy for the week is not for you. This card shows a hand holding a chessboard with pieces not yet in play, and a fortune cookie resting on top that simply says, nope. Above, a picture frame reflects a face, inviting you to see your own perspective clearly, about recognizing what doesn't belong in your life. what isn't meant for you, or what is simply not worth your energy. It's a gentle but firm reminder to release what isn't aligned with your growth and to focus on what truly serves your journey. Next, your tarot card of the week is the Knight of Swords. This knight rides a white pony under a crescent moon and a starry night sky, sword raised high, smiling with joy and confidence. This Knight of Swords is bold, decisive, and action-oriented. This week, you may find yourself charging forward with clarity, ideas, or messages that need to be delivered. Your energy is sharp, your mind is quick, and your timing is perfect. Just remember to focus your drive on what truly matters, not on what the universe has already said isn't for you. Your advice for this week is honesty. Myself. Gemini, this is a reminder to check in with your boundaries. When you honor your own honesty, it becomes easier to navigate the external world and recognize what's aligned for you. So Gemini, your message this week is release what isn't meant for you. Move forward decisively like the Knight of Swords and practice radical honesty with yourself. You'll gain clarity and direction like never before. Cancer, this is your weekly energy check-in. Vulnerability is a source of strength, not weakness. Your willingness to open your heart and love creates connections that heal and inspire. Cancer, your overall energy for the week, we have Fork in the Road. This card shows a post with arrows pointing in all directions. A llama with horns standing at a crossroad. An owl perched on its back, offering wisdom as it pauses to decide which path to take. This week, you may find yourself facing choices, options, or opportunities, and the direction isn't always obvious. Take a moment to notice the guidance around you. The path forward is being revealed step by step. Trust your instincts and the wisdom that has carried you this far. Next, your tarot card of the week is the Knight of Cups. This knight rides a white horse, armor shining, holding his cup high with joy and confidence. The sun shines warmly around him, signaling optimism, emotional fulfillment, and heartfelt connection. This card shows that following your heart can bring happiness, celebration, or a meaningful message. Whatever choice you make at your fork in the road, this knight reminds you to lead with your heart and trust your emotional intelligence within you. Your advice for the week is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. This is about owning your choices and your energy. When you take responsibility, you step out of cycles of blaming others or circumstances, and instead empower yourself to create the life you want. It's a gentle reminder that the path forward is shaped by your choices, your awareness, and your willingness to honor yourself. So Cancer, your message is this. Pause at the crossroads and listen to your inner guidance. Follow your heart like the Knight of Cups, and take full responsibility for your well-being. Your choices now are the seeds for your next chapter. Whoa, Leo, the fire is burning. Holy moly. So Leo, this is your weekly energy check-in. And as you walk your path, remember that your strength is not only in the spotlight, but also in the shadows where you can uncover the depths of your soul. Leo, your overall energy is higher power. This card shows an angel with antlers, wings, and a keyhole in their third eye, surrounded by soft, ethereal colors. This message here is subtle but powerful. There is guidance available to you beyond the obvious. Your intuition, your inner wisdom, and the quiet whispers of spirit are aligning to help you see the next step clearly. You don't need to force answers. Simply be open and aware. The keyhole reminds you that the insights come from looking inwards and trusting the unseen. Next, your tarot card for the week is the King of Cups. He sits calmly in the middle of choppy waters, holding a cup with mastery, his crown secure on his head. Around him are symbols of emotion, shells, water, and another cup reminding you that emotional intelligence is your power this week. Even in turbulent waters, he remains steady, compassionate, and in control. Leo, this is your call to lead from the heart, to hold your center no matter what is swirling around you, and act with wisdom and grace. Your advice this week is balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance is not about controlling everything. It's about cultivating inner calm while the world moves around you. It's about harmonizing your emotions, your actions, and your energy so that you respond rather than react. When you bring yourself into alignment, even chaos can feel manageable and inspiring. Leo, your message this week is trust your higher guidance, lead with compassion and emotional mastery, and nurture balance in your life without judgment. The power to navigate the waves is already within you. Virgo, this is your weekly energy check-in. Your pursuit of excellence is admirable, but let self-compassion guide you. Perfection lies not in lawlessness, but in the authenticity of your heart and soul. Virgo, your overall energy this week is blessed. This card shows a woman floating in a shell high in the air, hands in prayer, angel wings open, looking up towards the sky. Below her, hearts float gently among the clouds, and stars shimmer all around her. This week, you are surrounded by divine support and quiet miracles. You may feel lighter, protected, or guided as though the universe is wrapping you in grace. Blessings, both subtle and profound, are moving towards you. Your tarot card for the week is the Queen of Wands. She sits confidently on her throne, wearing a red dress, holding a staff topped with a crowned mirror. Flowers bloom around her on a bright, sunny hillside, symbolizing passion, growth, creativity, and confidence. The Queen of Wands invites you to step into your power, to trust your charisma, and to take action from a place of warmth and authenticity. This week, your energy is magnetic. People may be drawn to your fire, your ideas, or your presence. Spirit is lifting you, and your inner fire is guiding you. Virgo, your advice for this week is success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. This card is a reminder that success isn't just measured in achievements. It's measured in alignment, joy, and the love you bring to what you do. When your heart leads, everything else flows naturally. Success comes when you show up fully as yourself and pour passion into what matters. So Virgo, your message for the week is, receive the blessings being offered to you. Stand confidently in your Queen of Wands energy and let love be your compass, because when you lead with love, success is inevitable. Libra, this is your energy check-in for the week ahead. Your diplomatic nature makes you a beacon of security and fairness, but within your quest for harmony, do not neglect your own needs. And your week begins with the energy of time to go. You've been standing at the threshold of a doorway for a while now, feeling something pulling you forward, but also sensing the weight of what you'd have to leave behind. This card shows a woman walking across the bridge towards a glowing gateway, and that is you. A cycle is completing, a chapter is ready to close. You're being guided towards something new, something more aligned with who you've become. Your soul is already halfway across the bridge. The next card out for you is the Nine of Wands. This energy is tired, guarded, and stretched thin. The man on the card holds onto his wand just to stay upright, like he's been fighting the same battle for too long. Libra, you may feel emotionally exhausted or protective of your heart right now, but this card is also a sign of resilience. You've made it this far, you haven't given up, and you're closer to the finish line. Your strength isn't failing you. Your spirit is simply asking for a new direction. Your advice for this week is denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. This is your reminder that the only thing keeping you from the next chapter is the fear of letting go. Not because the next chapter is scary, but because you've grown comfortable carrying what you've outgrown. This card invites you to see clearly what you've been avoiding: an ending, a truth, a change, or a feeling you've put on pause. Awareness brings freedom, and once you face it, it can't control you. So Libra, your message this week is walk forward with trust, honor your strength even in tired moments, and let awareness dissolve the fears that keep you standing at a doorway meant to be crossed. Your new beginning is already waiting. You just have to take the final step. Scorpio, your willingness to confront the darkness within you opens the gateway to profound healing and soul evolution. Let the transformation begin. The overall energy for this week, Scorpio, is deep knowing. You may not have all the facts in front of you, but something inside you already understands the truth. Your intuition is razor sharp right now. Pay attention to the feeling beneath the surface, the quiet voice that nudges you before anything is revealed. Trust what your soul is whispering. Next, we step into your tarot card of the week. Your tarot card for the week is the Six of Wands. This is a victory moment. You're crossing a threshold, moving through a gate that you've worked hard to reach. People may finally recognize your efforts, your growth, or your strength you've carried in silence. This is you being seen, appreciated, and celebrated. It's a reminder that the challenges you've walked through weren't for nothing. A rainbow follows you now. Hope, clarity, and a sense of accomplishment. Your advice for this week is grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. This doesn't mean sadness is coming. Instead, it's an invitation to release something you've been holding on to. An old story, an old version of yourself, or a loss you haven't fully honored. It teaches you that letting go is not a punishment, it's appreciation. When something leaves your life, it creates space for something better. Your heart is learning how to love again without fear, without clinging to what can't come with you. So Scorpio, your message is this: trust your knowing, celebrate your rise, and let go with gratitude, not pain. You're stepping into a new chapter, one where your intuition guides you straight into victory, healing, and deeper self-respect. Sagittarius, your weekly energy check-in. Your spirit is driven by an insatiable curiosity and adventure. But remember the value of grounding yourself in the present moment. Your overall energy this week is to the sea. This card shows a fairy-like woman riding calmly in a paper boat, guided by a compass at the front with binoculars behind her. The waters are soft and peaceful, the sky gentle, and above her is the faint outline of a man's face watching over her, almost like a guardian or a guide. This week, you are being asked to go with the flow, to let life carry you rather than forcing a direction. You are being guided towards clarity, even if the destination isn't fully visible yet. Trust the current. Your intuition knows exactly where you're meant to go. Your tarot card for the week is the Sun. Here we see a joyful little boy riding a white horse through a field of flowers, the sun shining brightly overhead. His cheeks are rosy, his shirt green with vitality and life. The sun brings warmth, joy, happiness, and clarity. This week brings breakthroughs, optimism, and a sense of renewal. Something becomes clearer, lighter, or easier. Your advice for this week is freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Sagittarius, freedom is your soul's true nature. This reminds you that your happiness is not tied to circumstances. It's tied to your choices, your mindset, and your willingness to follow what feels true. Let go of limitations, expectations, and anything that dims your inner fire. You're being given permission to live more authentically, more boldly, more freely. So, Sagittarius, your message this week is move with the current and trust where you're being guided. Let the sun illuminate your path with warmth and clarity. And claim your freedom, because your happiness is something you're fully capable of creating. Capricorn, this is your weekly energy check-in. You embody the essence of hard work and responsibility that propels you towards your goals. But remember that rest and relaxation is important too. Your week begins with the energy of Orphaned. This card shows a woman in a white dress, sitting in a nest, atop a stump, hunched over, feeling alone or left behind. This isn't about abandonment. It's about recognizing the moments when life shifts, when the people or situations you once relied on no longer fit where you're going. You may feel disconnected, misunderstood, or unsure of your place right now. But this card is here to remind you that the feeling of being left out is actually guiding you towards where you truly belong. You're being redirected, not rejected. Your tarot card for the week is the Page of Swords. This page holds a sword raised high, a spark glowing on the tip, crowned and cloaked in purple, with hearts floating around him. This is fresh clarity, new information, a shift in perspective that clears away confusion. The page brings curiosity, honest communication, and mental breakthroughs. If something felt unclear before, this week brings a moment of insight, a message, a truth, or a realization that helps you understand what's really happening. The hearts around him also show that this clarity is connected to your emotions or relationships. Your advice for the week is death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. This card rarely speaks of loss. It speaks of transformation. Something in your life is ready to be released. An old identity, a connection, a mindset, or a cycle that has carried you as far as it can. The pain of the Orphan card is gently guiding you towards this rebirth. Letting go isn't failure, it's liberation. It creates room for what is meant for you, what is healthier, more aligned, and more authentic. So Capricorn, your message is this. Honor the loneliness without letting it define you. Allow the new clarity that is rising within you guide your next step. And trust that every ending this week opens a door to something more aligned. You are not being abandoned. You are being transformed. Aquarius, this is your weekly energy check-in. You are passionate about creating a better world for all. But as you extend your energy to the collective, remember to nurture your own well-being. Aquarius, your week begins with the energy of co-create. This card reminds you that you're not creating your life alone. Spirit, intuition, and your own inner wisdom are working with you. This leopard on the pedestal represents your personal power and instinct. The owl symbolizes divine guidance watching from above. An egg below shows the potential waiting to come alive. This week, you're being asked to blend your vision with the universe's timing. You're not just manifesting, you're collaborating with something bigger than you. Next, your tarot card for the week is the Magician. This card is pure manifestation energy. The Magician stands with his wand raised, cloak flowing, surrounded by symbols of all four elements: air, water, earth, and fire. A cup overflowing with love, a glowing pentacle, a flame, and that mysterious cube all show that every tool you need is already within reach. The Magician asks you to focus your intention, speak your desires clearly, and trust your ability to bring them into form. This is a week where your ideas can become real quickly if you stay aligned with your purpose. Your advice is this card, Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. This card enters when your dreams are close, but you need to stay committed. Not forceful, not burning out, just steady. Co-create means you take the steps and the universe moves with you. Perseverance is your affirmation that you can hold the vision long enough for it to materialize. So Aquarius, your message is this: partner with the universe, use your magic intentionally, and stay consistent with what you're building. You are co-creating something powerful right now, and Spirit is right there with you, helping it hatch. Pisces, this is your weekly energy check-in. You embody the essence of empathy and infection. But just as you extend your compassion to others, remember to be compassionate to yourself. Your overall energy for the week is flexible. This card shows an egg resting in the center of fresh, newly cut grass with dark and light green rings spiraling around like a labyrinth. On top of the egg is a figure balancing in an incredible handstand. Back arched gracefully, yellow flowers blooming from them as if they are taking root and growing at the same time. You're being asked to bend, not break, to stay open, adaptable, and willing to shift your perspective. Life may not move in a straight line right now, but you're growing from every twist and turn. Pisces, your tarot card for the week is the Star. This card shows a sweet, glowing star standing in a pool of water. Its little feet dipped in the ripples, rosy cheeks lit with gentle optimism. Lilies and yellow flowers float around it, and above the night sky sparkles with two shooting stars streaking across the darkness. This star brings hope, renewal, healing, and divine reassurance. Pisces, this week you're reconnected with faith in yourself, in the universe, and in the future. Something softens, something inspires you, and your heart begins to feel lighter. Your advice is envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This message is here to remind you that comparison dims your magic. Your path is sacred, unique, and beautifully guided. Honor where you are, honor what you're learning, and honor the timeline that is meant for you. Let go of what others are doing and return to your own inner star, your own direction, your own light. So Pisces, your message this week is stay flexible and open to change. Allow the star to fill you with hope, healing, and inspiration. And release comparison, because your journey is unfolding exactly the way it's meant to.